Congratulations to the companies and nonprofits that made it into the 2020 100 Best Green Workplaces in Oregon. Your inclusion in the list is really proof of how satisfied your employees are with your efforts to create a sustainable workplace. It is indeed an honor to be included in the ranking, given the high value that employees in this state place on sustainability. There were a total of 357 nonprofits and companies that participated in the survey. The survey is compiled based on employee responses to two surveys, the 2019 100 Best Nonprofits to Work For in Oregon, as well as the 2020 100 Best Companies to Work For in Oregon. Employees rate their satisfaction with and the importance they attach to 11 sustainability workplace practices. These include things like office recycling systems, energy and waste reduction, support for public transport, green mission and goals, among others. Employers also answer 15 questions on sustainability practices that they have put in place. The publication of the list obviously comes at a great time of upheaval in the economy. And you could ask, how do you as an employer continue to be sustainable given that there is renewed focus on working remotely and social distancing or physical distancing? But now is actually an opportune time to embrace green workplace practices. Sustainability now is being equated with health and wellness, and really health was not included in the dialogue before on sustainability, but now it's really at the forefront of this discourse. And of course, as a 100 Best Green Workplace, you are well placed to bounce back from the economic fallout from the pandemic because you are already putting in place these practices that are sustainable and that will help make your workplace healthy for employees. For example, many of you have green buildings that have air filtration systems that eliminate particulate matter. This is good for the environment, but it is also good for employee health, given the pandemic. Many of you choose to eliminate toxic chemicals from your offices as a method of cleaning. And this also has environmental benefit, but is good for employee health too. And of course, many of you buy local, and this is really proven to be very sustainable given that a lot of local businesses now are hurting, and so buying locally really will help them recover from the pandemic, as well as cut down on emissions in the global supply chain. And of course, you also have systems in place for encouraging employees to telecommute. You realized early on that telecommuting was a big good for employee well-being. And so now you are really well placed to transition to a more remote working environment. And as a 100 Best Green Workplace, you know the cost savings that come from reducing waste and energy in the workplace. Cost savings, of course, will be enormously important to businesses as they recover from the lockdown. And so you have already realized those cost benefits. 100 Best Green Workplaces, they think long-term, and thinking long-term will be critical to our recovery. Thank you so much for your commitment to green workplace practices. They are more relevant than ever, and I applaud you for your commitment to a sustainable future. Thank you.